said to my wife, where have I been all my life? It's time to savor the fruits of my labor and let fame and fortune collide. Unlock the icon inside and hop on and rocket and ride. Major label, discover me. You can take me where I want to be. Sign a contract, shake my hand. Major label, here I am. Won't all my friends be amazed when I am the latest craze? Fans will adore me and brands will implore me to wear their design on my jeans. Pump their promotion machines, 'cause that's what America means. Major label, label me, make me into a teenager's fantasy. I'll pierce my nipple, get a tan. Major label, here I am. There's no one I can't be with the right publicity. There's no place I can't go if you get me on the Letterman show. My limo glides into town, frenzied fans cluster around. I fly to Tibet in my personal jet, where I dine with the French billionaire. I dress in mink underwear at $2,000 a pair. Major label, market me, maximize your shareholders' equity. Crunch the numbers, fill your RAM. Major label, here I am. Here I am.
He signs a multi-movie deal. They put his face on a Happy Meal. He marries a model, opens a bottle. Everyone knows what comes next. It's just what the public expects.
Then my career takes a dive. I get sued by 4 different wives. My agent won't call me, the fans call me Baldy, and box office goes down the drain. I take the gin and cocaine, and my Harley slams into the drain. Major label, remember me, put my life on a DVD. Find a tabloid, and went to bed too late. The health is in the blender, you'd like to make a change. You never will till you appreciate the way the body works. The way the body works. You go to see a doctor, he fits you in his routine. He makes you wait and then he takes your dough. But when you get pneumonia or cancer of the spleen, I'll tell you boys, I'm really glad they know the way the body works. The way the body works. It summers breaks and strips and sprains and various abuses. It fixes every one of them. No excuses, and under certain circumstances, even reproducing the body work. The body work. Yeah, yeah. George Bush is no fan of Al Gore. He's apparently a big fan of Leslie Gore. Presidential aides overheard him singing this song in the shower recently.
Nobody knows where Osama has gone, but we're gonna catch him someday. And if we have to dismantle your rights, that won't get in our way. 'Cause it's my party and a spite I want to. stop and think about it. Blues singers are kind of in bind. This is our blues dilemma.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I'm a blues singer, baby, and as you might expect, I tend to be dejected. My love life is a wreck. This unfortunate condition, it's a price of my success. Cause my fans are only happy as long as I'm depressed. Oh, baby, you know what I mean. I'm the every single song someone done me wrong queen. Now I get mighty tired of always being blue. I wonder what it'd be like to try out something new. This game of fame and fortune, it keeps me in a jam. In fact, the worse I feel, the more popular I am. Oh, baby, it's the same routine. One day every single song, someone done me wrong, queen. Now Charlie was a boozer, Michael was a cheat. Leroy took my money, and Jake died in sleep. Buddy Lee was boring, and Clarence was a jerk. Raphael was phobic, he was terrified of work. So I went to see a doctor to get me back on track. He said I needed treatments, and he put me on Prozac. $1,000 later, I gained a little ground, but as soon as I felt better, my record sales went down. Oh, baby, I'm back to nicotine. One day every single song, someone done me wrong, queen. Play it for us. Bobby went insane. Dave was halfway normal, but he got hit by a truck. Then Michael drowned in Puget Sound, and Frank ran off with Chuck. So I tore up my prescription, I drank a couple beers, and I wrote a million seller that had everyone in tears. My dream of love and romance, it can all up in smoke, cause I'd rather be in misery than satisfied but broke. Oh, baby, come on my limousine. I'm the every single song, someone done me wrong, queen. I'm still the every single song, someone done me wrong, queen. Oh.
I'd like to breathe clean air. I think that we should protect this precious earth we share. I care about the animals and the fishes in the sea. Clearly there is something wrong with me. I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
Unforgivable.
I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
He's your typical liberal.
When I'm walking through a forest, I must admit I fail to see the trees as plywood for vacation homes in Vale. But some folks won't be happy until they cut them all and build a super highway and a strip mall. But I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
Unforgivable.
I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
He's your typical liberal.
There's more. Now the Bush administration seems to be intent on burying the country under $1 trillion debt. With tax cuts for the rich guys while they're in the mood. I'll tell you folks, I think we're getting screwed. But I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
Unforgivable.
I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
He's your typical liberal.
Now I was taught that Jesus said violence is a sin, that killing other people is not okay with him. But lately I've been hearing, since I'm against the war, Jesus doesn't love me anymore. But I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
Unforgivable.
I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
He's your typical liberal.
Now I may be old-fashioned, but I believe it's true that folks around the world are pretty much like me and you. I have this silly notion if we want them to be friends, they prefer that we don't torture them. But I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
Unforgivable.
I'm a liberal.
He's a liberal.
I'm a liberal.
He's your typical liberal. Liberal, 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 liberal,
I'm a liberal. Oh, oh, oh. I'm a liberal. I'm a liberal. Early in the morning. For all reasons.
he's a liberal.
In all seasons.
He's a liberal.
Though it's treason.
He's a liberal.
Early in the morning.
Liberal, liberal.
They're turning on me. Now if we invade a country where lots of people die, the president should have to tell us just exactly why. And if he's caught red-handed, lying flagrantly, I think we should impeach the SOB. I decided to write a song commemorating the event. It's called Officer Bradford.
I was driving home late from a party. I was having a wonderful time with the radio up, the windows rolled down, and romance on my mind. When I saw something flash in the mirror, I looked back and what did I see? It was a big, black, shiny patrol car doing a light show for me. a shiny gold star. The traffic around us was stopping to watch us as they went by with this big black shiny patrol car flashing like the 4th of July. His arms were so strong and his eyes were so blue. He said, "Where's that big fire that you're going to?" Hold me for questioning, I won't resist. I want to be on your most wanted list. Officer Bradford is hot on my trail. Cuff me and take me to jail. Surrendered and was ready to go when a voice crackled over his radio. Someone was robbing a grocery store. He jumped in a squad car and slammed the big door. His powerful engine came on with a roar, with his siren screaming and his foot to the floor. He went racing off to the scene of the crime, leaving hot rubber behind. As I can. I know that someday you will catch me and ask me to go for a ride in your big black shiny patrol car with all that equipment inside. Officer Bradford, put me on your screen. If you take me in, don't you know I'll come clean. Officer B, we could have so much fun, blowing your sirens and shooting your gun. Officer Bradford is hot on my day. Cut me and take me to jail.
Officer Bradford is on our tail.
Officer Bradford is on our tail.
Officer Bradford is on our tail. One, two, three, four. You were born this day, hip hip hooray, so we threw this party for you. But with due respect, we must not forget the one who conceived and bore you. Let's drink a toast to your mother, it's the least that we can do. It's your mother's birthday too. For 9 long months she groans and grunts and turns into a teepee. Then out you slid and all you did was breastfeed and go pee-pee. So pick up the phone and call her, it's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. For 16 years you cause her tears while she works her fingers bony. She bakes you pie while she scrapes by on crackers and bologna. So pick up the phone and call her, it's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. Then one fine day you move away saying see you at Thanksgiving. Well, she builds you a shrine and she spends her time asking if life is worth living. So pick up the phone and call her. It's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. You think you're so special, go and take a bow. But without your mother, where would you be now? With her ass so much, you ungrateful touch to think of her more often. How will you sleep, you selfish creep, when you put her in her coffin? So pick up the phone and call her. It's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. Yeah, pick up the phone and call her. It's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. Hey, pick up the phone and call her. It's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. Happy birthday, Mom!
Sometimes when I feel blue, my dreams are pale and few. I drift through my mind back to a time when summer was fine and new, and your memory comes like a breeze through the roses, warm in the afternoon. Please come to America, I'll be here waiting for you. Those days still fill my dreams, they flow like summer streams. We walked in the sun, fell in love some, and before we'd begun, it seems that those days slipped away like a train from the station, bound for a rendezvous. Please come to America, I'll be here waiting for you. Happy landing, and best of wishes for a dream, and for kisses. Tonight the moon will rise, uniting distant skies, and light from afar will travel so far to sparkle in foreign eyes. Then I send up a dream, maybe magic and moonlight can make such a dream come true. Please come to America, and I'll be here waiting for you. Happy landing, and best of wishes for a dream, for kisses. Different ways, different notions. Summer night, ensemble un grand froid. If you are wondering, my dear, when true love e'er will be yours, if you are hoping to find the key that will open love's door, there is the secret, there is the chance to find that someone, your true romance. that's all you really need to do. Just lower your standards, lower your standards. He may not be perfect, but he will do. Love isn't tricky if you're not too picky. And like a fungus, he will grow on you. You may never know why he lives in a pigsty. Heaven knows he's doing the best he can. Though he may not be Tom Cruise, still he's learned to tie his shoes. So lower your standards, he's just a man. You may meet him at a party, proving how much he can drink. He may be passed out in the bathroom or throwing up in the sink. But when he asks you for your number, keep an open mind. He just needs some understanding. There's a reason that love is blind. So you can lower your standards, lower your standards. He's not an Adonis, but he will do. Love isn't tricky if you're not too picky. And like a fungus, he will grow on you. When he says, honey, can I have some money? Now is that so hard to understand? Though he may think Claude Monet is a tailback for LA, just lower your standards, he's just a man. He may have some manly habits, he may smoke a big cigar, burning holes into your sofa, or stinking up your car. He may love to chew tobacco and spit into a can. It may be a bit annoying, but surely you can understand. If you lower your standards, lower your standards. He may not be perfect, but he will do. Love isn't tricky if you're not too picky. And like a fungus, he will grow on you. So he comes to bed sweaty. Why be so petty? You could always just turn on the fan. Though he may not have the brain of a bowl of shrimp chow mein, just lower your standards, he's just a man. Though he may not be too smart, still he's got all the right parts. So lower your standards, he's just a man.
Here's an ordinary don't know. I don't have much, but I've got plenty.
In this ordinary life,
Lots of people don't have any. I share a house with a wife and cat.
in this ordinary life,
Now who could ask for more than that? Ordinary life, I don't mind it. Ordinary life's alright with me. Ordinary life is where you find it. I don't mind the ordinary. Sometimes I get out of touch.
in this ordinary life,
Sometimes I have drank too much. Me and the wife, we have a fight.
in this ordinary life,
We make up and it's alright. Ordinary life, I don't mind it. Ordinary life's alright with me. Ordinary life is where you find it. I don't mind the ordinary. Ordinary life. Smiling preacher on TV tells me what I should believe. For salvation when I die, if I am not satisfied, life for some is not so sweet.
in this ordinary life,
They don't have enough to eat.
in this ordinary life,
We ask you to lend a hand,
in this ordinary life,
but what you do is what you can.
in this ordinary life,
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 in this ordinary life.
cried, you made me weep. Now you come riding up in your Cadillac, thinking that I'm gonna take you back like that, just like that. I'd rather build my house on a railroad track. You hurt me, baby, you left me alone. You broke my heart, you wrecked my home. Now you come talking smooth and soft, saying that you just can't get me off your mind, off your mind. I think you've been drinking too much turpentine. You want those good times again. It's gonna be like it was back then, when the seas dry up and the stars burn out and hell gets buried in snow. Oh, honey, I don't think so. Baby, I know your style. You're one half man and one half reptile. Now you come crawling up to me, thinking everything is gonna be alright, just alright. You must think that I'm not too bright. You want those good times again. It's gonna be like it was back then, when the seas dry up and the stars burn out and hell gets buried in snow. I don't think so.
I'll stay 2'3", I weigh 29 pounds. My teeth are yellow and my eyes are brown. I've got a 4-inch nose sticking out of my face. And if you're looking for trouble, well, you come to the right place, 'cause I'm an American dog, D-A-W-G. Well, I'm a man's best friend, so you better not mess with me. I was born in an alley in the freezing cold. My mama left me when I was 6 weeks old. My daddy was driving with a Chevrolet truck. And I'm an American dog.
American dog.
Well, I'm a man's best friend, so you better not with me.
American dog.
Mr. Bret Godfrey.
American dog. American dog. American dog.
Neighborhood ladies, they know what I got. My nose may be cold, my blood is hot. Don't put me on a leash, I don't like to be confined, cause I'm the seventh son in a litter of 9. And I'm an American dog.
American dog.
Well, I'm a man's best friend, so you better know with me.
American dog.
Mr. JG on a bass. And on guitar, the amazing Kendall Lee. He'd just come out of his shell. So shy. You better feed me good, you better treat me right, or I'll pee on your rug and I'll bark all night. I'm an American dog, that's just the way I am. Don't give me none of that dry food, I like the stuff in the can, yeah! I'm an American dog.
American dog.
Well, I'm a man's best friend, so you better not let me. Oh,
American dog.
I'm an American dog.
American dog.
Well, I'm a man's best friend, so you better not mess great audience. Unbelievable. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. We'll see you at Tie-In soon. Thank you.